My best friend is a person who will give me a book I have not read. I laugh because I must not cry, that is all, that is all. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to what light I have. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. I am a slow walker, but I never walk back. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. I will prepare and someday my chance will come. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. All I have learned, I learned from books. Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. I am in favor of animal rights as well as human rights. That is the way of a whole human being. I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. It has been my experience that folks who have no vices have very few virtues. You can tell the greatness of a man by what makes him angry. I am not concerned that you have fallen. I am concerned that you arise. The better part of one's life consists of his friendships. To ease another's heartache is to forget one's own. The probability that we may fail in the struggle ought not to deter us from the support of a cause we believe to be just. No matter how much the cats fight, there always seem to be plenty of kittens. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. The ballot is stronger than the bullet. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. The greatest fine art of the future will be the making of a comfortable living from a small piece of land. As I would not be a slave, so I would not be a master. This expresses my idea of democracy. Get books, sit yourself down anywhere, and go to reading them yourself. If this country is ever demoralized, it will come from trying to live without work. Let no feeling of discouragement prey upon you, and in the end you are sure to succeed. Don't interfere with anything in the Constitution. That must be maintained, for it is the only safeguard of our liberties. Commitment is what transforms a promise into reality. That some achieve great success, is proof to all that others can achieve it as well. Force is all-conquering, but its victories are short-lived. If friendship is your weakest point, then you are the strongest person in the world. People who have no vices, have very few virtues. Never do anything for anyone who can just as well do it themselves. Truth is generally the best vindication against slander. Most folks are about as happy as they make up their minds to be. I never had a policy, I have just tried to do my very best each and every day. Love is the chain whereby to lock a child to its parent. Be not deceived. Revolutions do not go backward. There can be glory in failure and despair in success. A drop of honey gathers more flies than a gallon of gall. Avoid popularity if you would have peace. The things I want to know are in books. My best friend is the man who'll get me a book I ain't read. To remain as I am is impossible. I must die or be better, it appears to me. If I had had my way, this war would never have been commenced. Marriage is neither heaven nor hell, it is simply purgatory. All that I am or hope to be I owe to my mother. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. I would just as soon die now, but I haven't done anything yet to be remembered by. If we never try, we shall never succeed.